In this lecture, we're going to be talk about the definition and significance of the community solar projects. Basically, the community solar power plant or a project is refers to the shared solar system or energy systems that allow the multiple users or the participants to benefit from the single solar installations, and often it is been located in the off-site condition. Basically, generally, when we talk about the solar power plant installation, will be for the residential people or commercial scale or the utility scale type of the project we are designing. But residential scale project will be limited to the single person only who is utilizing the electricity generated by the solar power plant. In a commercial perspective, the industries, the shopping malls, then the business centers, they were installing the solar power plant and they are consuming their electricity. Similarly, in the community scale type of the solar power plant, the community consisting of the 20, 30, 50 number of the people depending upon the living people which have been situated on the particular side. So they are contributing and they are contributing into the one single project. And that particular project will be installed on the offsite location, and then whatever power will be generated will be shared towards the that particular people through the proper metering channel or the mechanism that it is called as a community solar power plant. Basically, in the community solar power plant, the overall cost of installation will be lesser, or the distributed cost of the installation per person will be lesser comparing to the individual person who is installing the solar power plant on their particular rooftop area. So that is why this projects enables the individual businesses or the organizations to access the clean energy without having to install the solar panel on their own property, that is of rooftop area or any ground mounted area. But they can lease the land for 25 years of the period, and 20 to 30 people they can able to invest into the solar project and they can consume the electricity generated from that particular project. The very important key aspects of community scale type of the solar project is shared solar system that we are designing. It means participants buy or lease a portion of energy produced by a communal solar facility. Depending upon the percentage of investment done by the person into the solar power plant, the power which is generated that can be shared. Accessibility. Community solar breaks down the barrier to the solar absorption by providing the access to renewable energy for those who may not own property or who live in the location where installing the solar panels is impractical, like some of the complex housing societies or the areas where the surrounding tall buildings will be there on the that particular middle building. So there is not possible to install the solar power plant, but still investment into the community scale type of the solar project can able to get the solar electricity very effectively to that particular person. It is a cost effective criteria, like community scale solar can be more affordable due to the economies of the scale, reduction in the installation and the maintenance cost compared to the individual kind of the systems. Similarly, the inverter that we are utilizing, and in the community scale type of the project, the bigger size of the inverters we are utilizing. So we can go for the central inverter systems so that the overall cost of the system can be reduced, cabling connection systems can be reduced, and all other perspectives also can be reduced effectively. We get most of the economic or environmental benefit, socio benefit by investing or participating into the community scale type of the solar project. One is individual person or the community can able to reduce their carbon footprint by shifting the energy consumption from the fossil fuel towards the clean form of the energy sources. Similarly, it is promoting the or helping the climate change issues also, whatever the laws and the regulations will be adopted by the country. So this kind of the project will going to be support to follow that particular law and to mitigate the climate change issues. It also promotes the renewable energy accessibility amongst the people and amongst the country. So the renter people in the building, those who are staying with the rents or low income households in the urban areas, so they can also able to participate into the community scale type of the solar projects. So basically, we also get the benefit in terms of local economic growth. So community solar projects often create a local jobs in the construction, maintenance, installations, EPC, evacuations, maintenance, safety parameter. All these perspectives, the local person will also get the job into that particular solar projects. Whenever we talk about the localized energy solution, for or with the help of the community scale type of the solar projects. So community solar plays a very vital role in the decentralization of energy grid and improving its resilience also. So at the peak time duration in the afternoon, in the early morning also, we can able to get the solar power at very effectively at the lesser or cheaper cost. By producing the energy closer to where it is being consumed, they reduce the energy transmission losses also. So wherever the community people are staying at a one village or one urban area and they have installed the solar power plant nearby to their particular region, so overall transmission cabling cost or also the losses will going to be decreased, and simultaneously it will going to improve the performance of the solar systems. Some of the key aspects of localized energy solutions is we get the resilience and the grid stability by investing and installing the community scale type of the solar projects, because solar project provides the backup power or in the grid outages duration when we are utilizing the battery storage solution to the particular solar projects. Integration with the local needs can be happen, so at the lower tariff rate the people can able to buy the electricity from the community scale type of the solar projects. Community engagement is happening and the bulk of the people are participating into that particular projects, so there is a proper education is happening in terms of utilization or shifting towards the renewable form of an energy. Based upon the percentage investment into the community scale type of the project, people can also mark the ownership on the solar projects.